There are actually so much disadvantages to being a girl that plays video games on YouTube, but I didn't show my tits to get big. There are plenty of girl gamers with much bigger tits than me, and they have them out all the time in every single video, and some do porn, and they don't grow much. You know why? Because they don't create entertaining or quality content. Being a girl is not enough to get to 1.5 million subs. Showing your tits and body will only get you so many subs.
Hello everyone, it's Will here and welcome back to another video. Alright, okay, look. I'm really sorry for not uploading in a week. I said I'd fix it. I said that 3 times to be specific. It never fucking happened. But look, I promise you, from today, we're going to be doing like at least 1 video every 2 days, alright? Promise. So what's been happening in the week that I've been gone? Quite a lot of things actually. We reached 119,000 subscribers. My Jacob Sartorius Not Exposed video got featured in Scarce's latest video, which I think is pretty cool too.
Well, after I made that video, this one guy named Herotic TV.
No, shut up. First of all, it's Herotic TV, not Heroic TV. Herotic, tick, Herotic. All right. Carry on.
Actually messaged me. He made a video on this, and I'll actually share this with you guys because I thought this video went down really well.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, John Scarce. How'd you like that? If I mispronounce your name, little cunt. In other news, Christina Grimmie. I don't really know who she is, but apparently she was a singer. She got shot, and well, Keemstar reported the news and monetized his video. Now, a lot of people will be like, well, what's wrong with reporting news about someone's death and earning money from it? First of all, you're kind of profiting off a death, which isn't something which I'd support. But also, Keemstar's a bit of a fucking hypocrite because a few months ago he did make a video saying how there's all these people profiting off of deaths on YouTube.
Someone actually using this horrible event for monetary gain. There are people in this community that do stuff like this. They use tragedies for self-gain.
Congratulations, you played yourself. But anyway, today, as you saw from the intro of the video, we're going to be talking about a YouTuber who's really pissing me off recently. Now, actually, a lot of YouTubers have been pissing me off. Keemstar's one of them. Clara Babylegs is another one. But no, this one's, she really pisses me off. She irritates me. Her name is SSSniperwolf, a gamer girl with 3 million subscribers on YouTube, and she genuinely married a man who goes by the name of Evan Sausage. Yeah, I say married because even though they say they're not married, they are married. We'll get into that soon. But today, that's who we're going to be talking about. Now, you may be wondering, Will, why are you making a video about SSSniperwolf? What exactly has she done to you? Alright, well, first of all, I was on Twitter a few days ago, and I realised that she had blocked me on Twitter. All because of this tweet. I'm slightly confused as to why that is block-worthy. But you know what? I've got a lot of stuff about SSSniperwolf. Some things which have been covered already on YouTube, so just some exposing stuff. But a lot of other stuff which I don't think many people have covered on YouTube. And I told her that if she doesn't unblock me on Twitter in 24 hours time, all hell will break loose. But obviously, since she blocked me, she didn't see the tweet. Luckily as well, because I really wanted to make this video as I am doing right now. So yeah, today we're not exactly going to be okay, no, we are exposing her. I just don't really like the word exposing. I wish there was another word for it, but I guess the only word here would be exposing. But yeah, basically we're going to be fucking over SSSniperwolf. So SSSniperwolf, as I said, has a channel with 3 million subscribers, and she's a girl gamer. She does a lot of Call of Duty. She never really shows her hand actually playing the games because there's a lot of rumours that she doesn't actually play the games. She just gets the gameplay from her boyfriend. I mean, you know, look at this video. The control's not even fucking on. But you know, I'm not going to jump into that pool today. No, today I'm going to be taking a look at a bit of a trend that's going on with SSSniperwolf. Why she keeps on fucking breaking up. Now, recently she broke up with Evan Sausage, and like literally 2 days later they're back together again. And on Twitter there's loads of arguments, loads of feuds and everything, and then obviously it's causing a lot of drama. But they go back together again. Obviously they make videos about this, at least SSSniperwolf did. She made a video saying, I broke up with my boyfriend, and then she makes a video titled, What do you do when you break up? And then a few days after that she says, we're back together again. The most pointless shit I've ever witnessed on YouTube. Now, I got a bit suspicious about this because they've done this quite a number of times in the past, and this was the last straw for me. The whole breaking up, you know, then coming back together again in a matter of days, you know, causing all this drama, and all for nothing. And I was wondering, are SSSniperwolf and Evan Sausage, are they boyfriend and girlfriends, or are they married? Are they a married couple and they're only just doing this on and off and on and off all the time? Probably just for the drama and the views and the subscribers. Now I went digging through her videos and I found this Q&A. Let's go ahead and watch this bit.
Next question is from Marilee Marquez. When are you and Sausage gonna get married? We've actually talked about it a couple times. I'm not the kind of girl that wants to like get married and have a huge wedding, so I don't really care about getting married, and he doesn't either. I mean, maybe we will in the future, but we don't have time and don't really care about that right now.
So she says, you know, we're not married. Well, I don't think we're gonna get married. I don't know whether we want to get married, but fact is, they're not married. So automatically viewers are like, oh man, I might have a chance, you know, she's open, she's single, and maybe I can snatch her up. But hey, I went digging even further, and this is what I found. So SSSniperwolf's real name is Aliyah Shelesh, and unfortunately when you type in Aliyah Shelesh on Google, a lot of things about her, especially private stuff, do come up. Private information which is just basically all over Google, and therefore anyone can really see. So I ended up basically knowing where she lives at this point. I genuinely know her address. Obviously I'm not going to put that in the video, but you know, I know where she lives. Fucking great. It's all on Google, okay? She's in a bit of shit in that respect. But we're not going to be taking a look at the address itself. We're going to be taking a look at a small bit of the page which shows when they bought the house, and that is the 10th of February 2014, alright? Now actually if you click on the page, it actually comes up with some documents, a signed document which shows proof that they are the house owners. And well, would you look at this? Aliyah Shelesh and Evan Young, wife and husband. They are fucking married, alright? Oh, this is fucking brilliant. They are a married couple. So therefore, if they're married, then how come they keep on doing these breakups? You know, they're not even divorces, they're breakups. Well, here's the logic, right? What you do is you go up to your husband and you say, alright, let's fake a breakup. That will cause a lot of drama. Keemstar will be on the case straight away. Scarce will be on the case straight away. We're going to get a lot of views on our channel, a lot of exposure, a lot of subscribers. Even though we've already got a lot already, it's going to add just a bit because I'm a thirsty little hoe. Of course, Evan Sausage has to comply with that because, you know, he sort of needs her. She's the one with all the money. And all he really does is supply her with gameplay and just cannot manage to lose weight at all. They get all the drama, and then once that's done, they want to carry on with their normal life and make everyone think that everything's okay, so they go back to saying, okay, we're back together again. And that is the logic of SSSniperwolf and Evan Sausage, a married couple who say they're not married purely because of that reason. Honestly, we could just get into the smallest things, like for example her what girls do after a breakup video. I mean, you know, who's holding the fucking camera? I'm not gonna say it's definitely Evan Sausage. Obviously I can't say that because we never see a reflection of him. We really don't have evidence that it's him. But I mean, you know, we gotta think for a bit here. Who else would be recording? Another small thing, her video where they say that they've gotten back together again. Well, you know, she checks the corner to see whether he's coming, and you know, it looks like she doesn't see him. And then, you know, a second later, seems like he's walking to her direction. You know, little things like that, just all little planned scenarios, which, you know, Aliyah Shelesh and Evan Sausage Young don't think that I can see through that. Honestly, I feel like a bit of a cunt doing this, but honestly, like, if you hadn't have blocked me in the first place for saying no one cares, then, I mean, you know, this would never happen. But anyway, that's basically it. That's enough. SSSniperwolf, to put it plainly, you're in a sticky situation. But anyway, thank you very much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed that. The support on this channel has been pretty overwhelming recently. Look, I mean, we've still got around 900 subscribers a day, which is fucking amazing for me. So thank you very much for that. So anyway, there you go. Hope you enjoyed that. See you in the next one. Peace.